What are you trying to
What's
write?
going on, fish?
Friday at Doc's house. It's Friday at Doc's house.
It's Friday Night
It's
Live.
totally wrong, but one get one, no go, Glee.
What happened?
Maybe it's live now. You can just say it. You don't have to comment it.
Oh, okay. Well,
What's going on, Joe? What's going on, Chris? Chris, I like the
What's up,
shirt.
Bo Golly?
you know how, well, I do grocery shopping. Not you.
You went grocery shopping?
Now,
Yeah.
when I go grocery shopping, I always check my coupons and my sales things, and it says, BOGO.
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 Buy one, get one, So that's
Right.
why I've been saying his name is BOGO Lee.
BOGO Lee.
BOGO Lee.
BOGO Lee.
BOGO Lee.
So what y'all been up to all week?
Get
Hey,
your
Steve.
fish on. Get your fish on. Get your fish on.
Oh, get your
Say
fish on.
what?
Hey, glad you
Get
joined
your
us.
Get your fish on. Get your fish on.
We just been working around the house, working in
Every
the yard.
every time he joins, that's what goes straight to my head is get your fish on.
Yeah, Steve, that should be like the new theme song. We should like have that made up, like get your fish on.
What if I give him a shout out during a video and I put like a big Glad trash bag on and pump it up real big, like she did.
Oh, like Missy Elliott?
Fish
Get
on,
your fish on.
fish on. I'd look like a black Stay Puft man.
He has a comment and says, did y'all run him off?
Who do we run off?
Bogley?
No,
Oh, yeah,
Chris is by the fire.
He's by the fire. He told us he's going by the
he's by-
fire.
Maybe he went in to get the marshmallows.
He can do that up there where he's at. Down here, we set a fire. We're gonna be sweating worse than we already are.
I'm sure he went to get marshmallows because Manatee loves some marshmallows.
Have
And
you
his
seen you see what Steve said? He'll put it in every video.
Oh, well, don't dare me with a good time there, Mr. Get Your Fish On. I'll do that just for shits and giggles.
I know you guys aren't on. You guys aren't on
We're talking
Instagram. He didn't get marshmallows, hot dogs.
Wieners.
Put 'em on the
But
sheet.
Steve posted. Steve's been posting some really cool stuff on Instagram.
Get your fish on, Steve.
Yeah, get your fish on, Steve. With the he's like, if there's one bait, I would take out of my tackle. He brings out the Guggen Squad topwater frog, the one that says "Eat me." He's like, it's just not collapsible. And then he just posted one where he's like, so they say with the Guggen Squad frog, this is what you do, and they say to boil it for like 15 seconds. He goes, how about this? How about you just pay the extra money and get one that's actually collapsible? I thought it was awesome.
What's Joe saying? I'm sure part of the Glades is on fire somewhere. What are you talking about?
Talking about us lighting a fire down here. I said we can't light a fire down here like Chris can. We'd be sweating like crazy.
Oh.
And there's that
Bad.
there's that mulch fire up there in Martin County that keeps burning.
Yeah,
What's
that's
going on,
good.
Kyle?
We had one kind of close to our house first of the week.
Yeah.
It smoked out the neighborhood.
Up here on
Oh,
the
did it?
boulevard.
Yeah, we're like on 44th Ave, and it was up around 40th Ave. So,
Was it just a brush fire or?
yeah, something got loose, and they took them like all day and part of the night to get it contained. But woke up the next morning, it had rained, and it was that wet, smoky, kind of. Lindy brought the birds in. It was a weird kind of smoke in the hood.
Night for that too.
Oh, yeah, it's cool here. It got down below like 80 the last couple of nights, so we're cooling off.
Hey, I will say, congratulations to us down here in Florida. We finally, for the 73rd day in a row, did not hit 90 degrees.
I saw that. We finally got off that.
No, was it 73 or 74? It was like 73 or 74 straight days of 90 degree or higher weather. And it finally broke the other day, and now we've been at like 88, 89 the last 2 days, and they said that's going to continue through the weekend, but then back by like Monday, it's going to get back up to like 92.
It's only been cooler because it's been raining half the day here. And I don't think we have a lot of Guggen fan club here there, Steve.
The Guggen fan club didn't like that first short video. Oh, I'm sure they didn't, Steve. Hey, some people don't like the truth. Thanks, Chris. I like it.
Oh,
And
I
the
thought
shirt,
you
and
meant.
my shirt looked good on you. You see Chris wearing the in his community post?
Yes. You know, he had to order an M shirt from you, didn't he?
Joe.
A what?
A size M
Oh,
for manatee.
Chris gonna beat your ass.
He knows he can't get down here.
And smile the whole time.
We see what
I don't,
Kyle
know
said.
if
They
you, I
couldn't
don't know
pay
if
me
you
to
heard
bring
it earlier, Chris. We figured you went for marshmallows and it just so happens manatee love marshmallows.
He said, no.
There you go,
Oh,
Steve.
he went after hot dogs. Oh, okay, yeah, I
That's
did see
when
that.
I said on the stick.
On the steak. Yeah, I saw that. That's
On
right.
the steak. There you go, Steve. Just like Joe said, make it so they have to be 18 to leave comments. That'll pretty much kill all the emails.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not been a fan of the Guggen baits. Even before I got on with Bruiser, I tried a couple of them. I tried that frog that Steve was showing, and didn't like it. I tried a couple of their I think they call them lunker logs. They're like the stick baits. I tried those, didn't like those.
Yes, Joe. I want to hear more about spider dogs. Got to be like octopus.
Yeah.
I make octopus hot dogs all the time. That's got to be what a spider dog is.
What's
But
a
go ahead,
spider
Doc.
dog?
You ain't never fried octopus, Doc? Where you cut a hot dog up, all but the end of it like octopus legs and fry it.
Oh, okay.
So I figured that's got to be what a spider is.
Steve said, I sent everyone back an email telling them that I loved them and wished them well, but to suck it up, Buttercup. You should have told them just to boil their frogs. Yeah, I mean, I think the Guggens are one of those things where you either love them or hate them. There's no middle ground.
While we're on the subject of frogs, it's funny. Coach could nail every fish that went after that frog. To me, because he's slow on the reaction. When one would come up and grab his swim bait, he would miss it. And I would be like, Coach, were you sleeping there? He'd finally get back on. I was like, dude, that fish done came, tasted, spit out, and rolled. But now frog, he could get it. Now when I fish the frog, dude, I snatch it out of their damn mouth like every time. I cannot make myself sit there and just pause for a moment. It kills me.
You see what Chris just sent?
No. Correct.
That's what Chris has got cooking over the grill.
Oh, up or text. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. I was like, I don't see nothing.
That's cool. That is so cool.
See, that's just a double-ended octopus. I just cut.
Looks like it has a potato.
Lydia said they look like.
Did y'all hear me?
It looks like that plant. Okay, what's the plant back in the day? The movie Little House of Horrors, where the plant was like a lady part. Come on now.
Yeah, little shop of horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors. That was it.
With Rick Moranis, Steve Martin, Bill Murray was in that. God, that was a great movie.
That's kind of what it looks like on there. We got to share that if I can.
It's a female.
Feed me, Seymour.
And see now, an octopus you don't cut but one end, and you make them longer. You go all the way up till about an inch from the end. But yeah, that looks like a little, or a Pink Floyd The Wall, one of them plants. It looks
like some little weird turtle lizard thing.
Looks good. Is what a damn thing looks like.
Feed me, Seymour.
Especially let them get a little black like that. Yeah.
Joe, I like the latest video of the kicking frogs.
Yes.
I'm not just saying that because Joe was wearing one of my hats in the video. That was cool.
Everybody's been wearing something Coastal Fever. I guess I'm gonna have to wear my shirt next time we fish. Damn, seems to be the thing to do.
All the cool kids are doing it.
I guess they are.
All right, who's texting me now? Oh, my. I have no idea if they did or not. No.
And you know what?
He didn't catch nothing but snakeheads, right?
Let me tell you
Yeah.
how technology it just blows me away. It's funny, you get in somebody's live, and like we're all in here together, and now Chris is texting, back and forth. Dude, I have gotten in lives that have like 3 different people texting about shit that's in the live that they can't write in the live, so they send it in a text. So I'm trying to comment on the text and on the live, all with my phone. And someday I'm gonna get mixed up and just write the wrong one and the wrong one, and
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna cause a scene, man.
Hello, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
How's Shannon? Bet she's exhausted as much as she does. That woman's amazing.
Is she
Go
tall?
Sarah. They
I
are.
didn't know she was that big.
I will say this: I'm very happy with the quality of that hat. Hold on. What did you say? He's talking about Steve from Bruiser Baits. So freebies for a giveaway on my next order.
Speaking of which, Joe, your prizes are right there over my shoulder. Oh, we were laughing about that last night, Doc. I made you
What's
look
up,
good.
Kenny?
I had wait a minute, right there they are. I hadn't even mailed Joe and Boxy stuff yet.
We have just been so slack this week.
Tina.
What's up, Chatterbait?
Tina, Coastal Water. It's Crystal Fever. And what was it? Saltwater charters.
Charters, yeah. Hey, Tina.
No. Wait a minute. Isn't Coastal Water? Isn't that what's his name? Backlash Fisherman's woman. Isn't her name Coastal Water?
Oh, I think you're right.
Yes.
I think you're right. I remember you telling me that one time that like his wife was like a mixture of both of our names together.
Because I was in somebody's live and everybody kept saying hello to Coastal, so I was like, "Oh, Doc's here. Let me talk some shit." And it was Coastal Water, and I kind of looked at it and went, "Whoa! If me and Doc had a baby, it would be called Coastal Water." That's okay, Tina.
That's fine, Tina.
We've been called. Everybody wants to. Oh, Doc, you know the big channel. What kind of big channel? Hooked on Headwaters.
Yeah.
Okay. The other week they had Mikey Balls on there, which we all know is a pretty big channel.
Uh-huh.
We kind of know Mikey Balls. We're not friends. I mean, if we see him, we're friends. We're not away from not seeing him, friends.
I know, Kenny, right?
So anyway, I joined. That is Kenny, but I joined in, real early in the live and said, "Hey, Mikey is in my top 3 favorite balls," and that's all I wrote. So they joined and they're laughing and they give me a great shout out. The Headwaters guys. Now here's what they said: Hooked on Headwaters. "Oh, it's Saltwater Charters. They came over from our Saltwater channel over here. They comment all the time." And I'm literally looking at my phone going, "What? I never go to the Saltwater channel." So luckily, Mikey Balls looks at the comments and goes, "Oh, Small Water Charters. I know them guys." And the Hooked on Headwaters just never. I mean, they comment with me on the regular channel about Headwaters. I mean, they answer my comments.
He said it last week, didn't he?
Yeah, but they call me Saltwater Charters and said I come from the saltwater. Now they've got Hooked on Saltwater.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they even had a saltwater side to what they were doing.
I didn't either till I found out that's where I come from.
Apparently, I've been over there.
And it's funny, they're telling Mikey Balls, trying to say who we are, and Mikey looks up and goes, "Oh, Small Water Charter." I mean, even he was kind of going, "Huh?" Just, "Huh?"
Well, the last time you guys saw Mikey was what, at Donkeyland, right? Where he was sleeping in his truck, and you thought it might have been a tweaker for a second there.
Yeah, probably the last video. I think we saw him at Headwaters after that, maybe a time or two. Like on the lake and just holler at him, but don't get any footage or anything.
Right.
But he's back in Florida now, I believe, so he'll be here for a little while before he goes back to wherever, Alabama, wherever he goes.
No, I think he's in Alabama. So he's just back here just for a little bit. He didn't move back. Hey, Ashley and Justin.
His parents live here. He comes down for like a couple months.
Oh, okay.
I think he stays at Chatterbait Kitty MacArthur's house. He stays in his guest room. Him and Beards and Bass, they both go up there all the time and share that room.
And I mean, I know Kenny would gladly have Beards and Bass all day, every day at his place.
Hey,
Welcome, Shane.
They could talk fishing. Hey, Shane.
Hey, Ashley.
Shane,
Justin.
I've already got my game plan laid out. About Sunday morning, we're going to start executing the game plan.
Yes, we are.
What's up, Ashley and Justin?
Execute game plan.
Execute game plan. And, you know, we talked about it, Doc. That's that tricky tournament. We got like till the 12th or something in November. I don't know exactly. To turn
I thought you
in.
said October.
That's what I meant, October. To turn in the first 3 fish. You have to turn those 3 in to turn your last 2 in. And your last 2 have to be bigger than your biggest of the first 3.
Yeah.
Kitty said beards and boyfriends.
Beards and boyfriends. I joined his.
Dang it, Kenny.
Oh, I joined his live the other day and said.
Oh, it starts 21st. On the 21st.
Right.
So it's not started yet.
So you can't fish Sunday.
Well, we can pre-fish Sunday.
Oh, he wants us to.
I don't want to go down there.
I do.
Coach has found some fish. No, I watch Coach catch them big ones at Donkey Line next time we go fishing. That's what's hard, man. I mean, I love being a guide. I love taking Coach fishing. But them 2 mornings he was in that hole at Donkey Land. Oh my God, me and Lindy would have wore their asses out.
And you're watching him just miss fish?
No, watched him catch you only got like the first 45 minutes to an hour.
Right.
That they're really on fire. And he was so excited. He caught that first one. Then he got his phone out and happened to have signal. And he's sending pictures. And I'm like, Coach, you're wasting time. So got him back to fish. And then he caught the other one. Then we had he took pictures. Like, come on, Coach, come on. And I'd see.
You gotta let them do their thing. I mean, that's
I did.
It frustrates the hell out of you because they're wasting time. It's like, hey, let's get on it. There's you might get a bigger one here in a minute.
I'm sending him a recorded message. Hang on.
What does Shrek call a big bass? A donkey.
Come here, donkey. Oh no, I love it for him, and it don't bother me. I'm just thinking, me and Lindy gonna come back in here.
Wow, that's cool, Shane. 125 in it.
Wow, you got your hands full. Wow.
Shane's gonna need to hire a team to help him out on this one.
He needs indeed.
My game plan. I'll go ahead and tell you my game plan. I'm turning in 3 20-inchers for my first 3. That way, that gives me a little wiggle room for my last 2. And then I'm slamming 2 24-inchers for my last 2. So that'll be 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 108 inches for the win.
And I'll turn in 100 and a half.
You got it. You got it all planned out. What's Lindy gonna do?
She said, now listen, Lindy's exact words, I'll turn in 100 and a half. Where I just said I'm turning in 108 inches. Yes, she could turn in 100 and a half.
8 and a half.
You didn't say 8, you said the half. So. But no, that's
Rob said touchdown.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, that's my game plan, Shane. Let's see how that works out. That's my full game plan.
Thanks, Joe.
Like I said, I would get in it if I could actually get out like I wanted to and fish, but like I'm gonna be busy. I mean, like in 2 weeks I haven't put out a fishing video because the last live we did, I've been feeling better, and I want to thank all you guys, for kind of reaching out and seeing how I was doing, and it's gotten better. I haven't been like short on breath, really. Maybe a couple days after that we did that live, it's gotten better. I'm still gonna go and get like checked out with a pulmonologist and see. But yeah, it hasn't really been affecting me or bothering me at all since then. So that's a good thing. And I do want to get out. I do want to get out this weekend and try and fish. I'm going to try and scope out some new spots. Maybe.
And yeah, Doc, don't worry about entering the tournament because I kind of feel bad. I'm already going to ruin 124 people's day. They're already going to.
I just don't want to ruin y'all's day. That's all.
Don't make me have to crush your little dream too. I mean, I hate it, but I think I may change my name to Dream Crusher.
Yeah, Rob, I am. Thank you. Yeah, if I had the boat ready to go, which I got the little 16-foot scout boat on the side of the house now. My father-in-law just has to get it registered because I don't.
And I'm not a smart man, but Iffin ain't never caught a damn fish in his life.
You know, speaking of Jenny,
Effin has, but Iffin hadn't. But go ahead.
Speaking of Jenny, there was a debate that I saw about Jenny being one of the worst movie villains in movie history.
She's a hoe. I mean, Jenny was a hoe.
No, like seriously, they're like, who's one of the worst movie villains in film history? And somebody posted Jenny from Forrest Gump.
She's a hoe.
I never thought about it that way. Until I read that, I never thought about it that way, and I was like, damn, you got a point.
And she didn't call Forrest back till she needed him.
Uh-huh.
And he was rich.
Oh yeah, Rob. That game was too damn close.
I ain't saying
we looked terrible. It was bad.
I ain't saying Jenny is a gold Boris, but she didn't mess with the broke Forrest. That's hard to edit yourself when you make jokes. That's what I was doing in my head. Is okay. Let me say, don't say it that way. Don't say it that way. Don't say it that way.
That was his comment to Joe too.
What was his comment to Joe? I love you, Jenny.
No. About being a gold digger.
Oh, I ain't saying he said, who does Jenny? Forrest?
What?
Who said that comment to Joe?
Your comment to Joe on his gold reel.
Oh, I did do the same comment on Joe's gold reel. Now I get it. I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Messing with no broke.
Yes, Rob, a win is a win, but like when it's like that, it feels like a loss. You know, when I don't know, it's different.
You're out of jailbait.
Jailbait.
Okay, let's stop right here. Getting put in timeout don't mean I was mad at you. That just means you crossed the line for a minute. You should have just come right back in after your 300 seconds, and I'd have scolded you a minute and said, damn, that was kind of vicious. And then you just said, I was just picking, and life would go on, brother. It's all good, jailbait. It's all good. And I have got wound up in, and just so you know for future, jailbait, I have got wound up in my life and just put people in timeout to make me giggle. So that's not like a death blow by no means.
Who did you do that to?
It was Amanda.
And then I made
Laura. You kept putting Amanda in time.
Her and Rob, like Laura and Rob were booting each other, and I kept making them back and forth moderators, and they would take it away from one.
That was funny.
So jailbait. Yeah, just think, oh, well, you just went to timeout, and if it's your first time, you still got a get out of jailbait free card. So, oh, that's not a bad flag on the lake.
Rounds won that tournament.
5-0's here. Everybody straighten up.
Popo's here.
You missed it after 5. When you left that live earlier, I asked you to tase a long hair for me. You said you were going to work. I said, hey, tase a long hair for me. And everybody laughed. I don't think any of them knew I was a long hair. It was funny to me. Made me laugh. And Doc, I do that, man. I've been in like Home Depot and be behind some old guy with long hair and get right up behind him doing something. Go, why don't you get a fucking haircut? Oh, pardon my friend. Why don't you get a freaking haircut? And dude, watch a dude just turn around ready, just ill. And by that time, I kind of turn around and look the other way, and they're just, and just walk on, man.
You got to be careful nowadays, man. Somebody might take that the wrong way.
That's part of the humor, man. I get taken the wrong way a lot. I don't understand it.
Because nobody has a sense of humor anymore.
Oh, you've been growing your hair out. Oh, yeah, I bet it does tick your boss off.
I can't grow my hair out. I think we've already discussed that.
Yeah,
Mine
you
doesn't.
feel like a
Mine doesn't
pro.
grow out. Mine doesn't grow down or anything. It just grows out.
They do, Joe. I hate when somebody's tail's the wrong way. Especially when it's a tale of two cities. Then you get lost. Oh, shot, Rob.
Did you really, Rob?
Dude, I did that not too long ago. Holding my phone, I let it slip, and I blocked somebody and blocked their message. And it wasn't Carl, some other regular. Somebody was right behind it, and I wrote, "Ooh, sorry, dropped my phone." And they were like, "Got you back, SWC." It was one of the regulars could tell I did. It was just random, just like now. If all of a sudden, Shiner guy got blocked, and it was cool. It's funny.
Have you watched?
I don't run anywhere. Run away there after 5. Run away.
Run away.
So
Have you
Robert
watched,
ran away. He ran away. He ran. Can you not hush?
You know that guy James Gipe. Okay, and I said it right that time.
Yes, you didn't go. God, what'd you call it before? Gip or something.
Gippy. I tell you the truth, I like that better. I'm not gonna lie. I think Gipe is not. I like Gippy.
Spell hippie.
Yeah, I know there's 2 P's in it. You smart ass.
I'm just asking. Hang on,
But
Justin.
I'm just saying, like, he's on every night, and it is like, I don't understand how YouTube has not pinned him yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like all that is sub for sub in his chat at all.
Yeah. Hang on. Justin walked into a new bar, sat down, asked to drink. Bartender said, "My name is Sue." And I said, "How do you do?" I'm sure that would be the perfect response. Oh, we saw that, Ashley. We might go out there. They're giving like free food away off food trucks or something.
What is that? Oh, up there.
Dude, it's open. You ought to see that new place beside Fast Break.
On which side? Like to the.
Don't you pull a Florida direction.
I stopped myself because I knew I just confused the hell out of you. I went to the north or south.
No, it's the other way. It's across the street back towards Okeechobee, not Okatani. It's back towards town.
Okay, all right.
The Lake and Trail, leaving here, you get to it before you get to Fast Break, and then you go on down and go to Okatani.
Oh, yeah.
So what you mean? What?
You said before you get to town.
So what is it?
No, it's on the side towards
is it a new store or?
It's a gas station store, merchandise, clothes. They're a boat distributor. They got big brand new bass boats fully rigged sitting in a big giant showroom. I mean, it's nice, man.
Huge.
I think Ashley said somebody told us, or Chatterbait Kenny, who owns it, some big fishing dude. Hang on, get back to what, and are serving free food. One of the food trucks is Happy Grill, much more is my mom's food truck. We coming. Free food. I'm coming.
I'll go out there tomorrow.
Oh, and let's go back up. Let's don't forget that Bo Golly up there said somebody had long hair past his shoulder blades. I bet you were a scary looking cat, son.
Oh, could you imagine Chris with long hair?
Oh, could you imagine being somewhere about half drunk and actually back up and step all over somebody, turn around, and it'd be freaking Bogley? I'd be like, sorry. I mean, like, what the?
Actually, Chris, how tall are you? Did we ever figure that out?
Hang on. Do they have a barber shop and sell tires? I bet you can buy boat tires in there.
Yeah, all the tires.
Thank you, JB.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it is kind of like a little small Bass Pro. Dude, they have everything. I haven't been in there, but driving by, they have like bunches of clothing, bunches.
Huh.
They're getting ready for the Bass Pro Resort, right up the road.
Now they're still planning on moving forward with that now, right?
Apparently they're
as far as y'all know.
They're building stuff everywhere.
Because the last thing I read was they were waiting for the government cut to release the grandfathered clause in where they could sell that piece of property. And they did.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be a big deal.
6'2", eyes of blue. How do you do?
So Chris is only 2 inches taller than I am.
Yeah, but he's got you by about 150 pounds and damn sure meaner looking. Damn sure looks like he's got a worse attitude.
Yeah, I think.
Actually, I bet I got a worse attitude than Chris.
I bet Billy's bigger than both of y'all.
Yeah, Billy's a big boy.
Oh, Billy's big. Not
But
like
no, I bet
Billy's tall, not this like that.
Right,
Billy's
right.
tall. Billy.
Solid, yeah.
we had a friend up from up north play. A long story anyway, we called him Punisher, and he was like reminded me of Chris and Bogley a lot. You know, just a big old guy, just looked menacing as hell, and was one of the sweetest freaking dudes. I mean,
See, that's how I picture Chris.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
picture Chris as like a mean dude. I picture Chris as like a big old teddy bear, just really nice guy. That's how I picture Chris.
Yeah, me too.
I bet you steal his damn moon pie, his ass would go off.
Well, still, any man's moon pie, their ass is gonna go off. I'm just telling you that right now.
He might buy your wife flowers and your kids a teddy bear, but he'll damn jack your ass up, I bet you.
I don't think you guys are gonna see Avery tonight. We had to take her to the doctor so she could get her shots for school and stuff. So her little arms hurt, her poor little thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think you guys are gonna see her tonight. But she did have her birthday. I think you guys saw, and
Yeah.
she's still riding high on that birthday thing. She's like, oh, she's already on the next birthday. She's planning the next birthday. I'm like, you serious? Like, we're doing that? So
And back to Chris, you know, I call him a manatee, not a boyatee.
Settle down a little bit.
I bet I get you in trouble. Come down here and hang out a little bit. We'll take you to the bar and I'll just talk shit to everybody. Hey, dipshit, where you looking at? Mowgli, come here. Come here, Mowgli.
Hey, what are you looking at? Have you met Chris?
Have you met Mowgli here behind me? That's my buddy right here.
Talk shit to him.
Mark J. What's up, Marcus?
What's up, Mark?
Which I can't figure out if he's more bass fisherman or trapper anymore these days.
I know. Did you get your package?
Who?
What is that, a lizard?
Mark J.
From who? Yeah, Rob told me he got it.
Oh, okay.
Or no, Rob mentioned it in something.
You'll be proud of me. I mailed out everything.
Oh, I let you look good. I ain't mailed out nothing.
I mailed out everything. Not as fast as I wanted to, but I mailed it all out. I mailed out Rob's stuff, Joe's stuff, everybody's stuff.
Oh, Joe just bragging he's got so many baits, and I just figure I'd let him play. It's like Christmas morning. You got so many toys to play with. It's good to get one like a week or two after Christmas.
You're welcome, Rob.
Oh, that's cool, Rob. I've just been kind of preoccupied. I usually take care of most of that.
Very cool, Mark J.
Rob's addition to the traveling tackle bag was great. That was fun.
Very good. Yeah, it was very good.
And then now Mark is going to get it.
Yes, I'm anxious to see.
Yeah.
Yes, I am
Mark,
too.
any of those bass you caught last night out of the traveling bag? Uncle Buck is in the house. Uncle Buck, hey, Uncle Buck.
Can you tell me to miss you? Glad you're listening. Drive safely. Don't look over and flip John the bird or nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot you the bird, Buck. There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
It's good to see Buck back.
It is. I was good to see
really
him and
good to see
James
Buck
do the
back.
video.
I mean, you know, that's the thing. It's like you sit here and you worry if you take time off from YouTube, if everybody, I mean, I think we've built up a cool enough and strong enough community that, I mean, you could sit here and take as much time as you needed off and everybody's still going to be here when you get back, you know.
It's kind of crazy, though, when other people cancel their live or like when we have to, I mean, it kind of bums you out when you're ready for somebody's live and you're like, oh,
yeah,
dang, now I got to watch somebody else's. Dang it, man.
All right,
See you, jailbait.
All right, JB. Have a good night, buddy.
Welcome back anytime.
And I don't know why at the beginning when Joe filmed in front of a live studio audience, it makes me think of Good Times. They must say that at the end of the intro or something, you know, like when it's coming on, I think the voice even goes, filmed in front of a live studio audience. That's why my next comment was a good times comment. It's just what it made me think of.
It always reminds me of, like when I type out the description of the live, when I'm like Friday Night Live, it always makes me think of Saturday Night Live, and they always say filmed in front of a live studio audience. Remember when Saturday Night Live was funny? Because it's not funny anymore, but remember when it was funny?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait a minute, Doc. You just struck an idea.
Gilda Radner, the best.
What if we have to do an opening monologue back and forth each week, like Saturday Night Live? You got like 2 minutes when, like this week, you're live starting. I wouldn't even be on the camera, but you have 2 minutes to do an opening monologue.
And then just kind of like talking about like
whatever,
they used to open up with Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, you just have to talk whatever you want. You tell a story, whatever you want for 2 minutes. I wouldn't even turn your comments on. You can't even look at comments till after your 2 minutes is up.
I like it.
And you have to do a 2-minute monologue. And then like next week, we'll do it. I'll do it 1 week, and then Lindia can do a 2-week monologue the next one when it's ours.
I like it. I like that idea.
Shane likes it too.
Yeah. But yeah, we're making a 2-minute monologue. You can make it a rant monologue. You can tell a story. You can just whatever. It's your monologue.
And you know what I could do? I could do almost like a Friday Night Live, but Saturday Night Live intro with like the music and be like, it's Friday Night Live featuring Small Water Charters. And then start. I could even mess up like people's names. Like, it's Bogali's Outdoors. It's Rob, that Shinner guy. It's Joe, pair of big ones. Just like stuff.
Pair of big ones.
It's Shane, rub your flint to get fire. Yeah.
Okay, you're stretching them thin, son.
I'm trying. I'm doing them all.
I was hoping, I hate to say it, I was hoping Boxy wouldn't show up because I ain't mailed your stuff yet, Boxy. I'm going to get it this week. It's right behind me. Dadgummit. I knew he'd catch me too.
It's boxing outdoors.
It's boxing. Now, what did I call him? I don't even remember what name I called him for a while. After he was calling us saltwater charters.
Oh God, what did you call him? Boxy, help us out. What did John call you?
It wasn't Moxie or Boxy, or it was Moxie or something.
Oh, I can't remember.
But it was funnier. I can't remember it now.
Dark 30 outdoors.
You know what's funny?
30 outdoors.
You know how when you get on the YouTube app and you start scrolling. Today I was scrolling for a little bit, and that's when I saw Chris with the shirt on and stuff. And as I'm scrolling, the 5 greatest comedians to do Christopher Walken impression comes up. And I've never looked up anything on Christopher Walken or anything like that. It's like, is somebody listening to our lives?
Dude, I swear it happens to me too, man.
Because I've never searched it up. Never searched it up. And then here I get Christopher Walken, and they had Jay Moore, and what's his name, Kevin Pollak, and what's the pederass's name? The one that was Kevin Spacey. They had him on there, but I just found it weird. That's I've never looked up Christopher Walken. There was.
Highlight Dark 30's comment that I've been referred to as Dark 30 Outdoors. Kyle, you remember in your live last night, I kind of made the comment about how sometimes your humor just makes me laugh. That's one of them.
Yeah, and you know what, Kyle? Kyle, you know what? I think Pollak does the best one. And they had Pollak at number 2. They had some guy that I had never heard of at number 1. He did a really good one. I'm not gonna lie, he did. But I don't know, Pollak.
Read
And they
it
had
first.
Jay Moore at number 4. They had Spacey at number 3, and I don't know.
30.
Does it say Dork 30?
Yes,
Oh, Dork! Did it say Dork 30?
Dork 30.
Oh, it did.
I didn't. I missed it. Okay, let me tell you. Everybody has a dork story. I'm going to tell you my dork story. It must have been.
Read it closer. I don't teach reading.
I'm telling you, it had to have been 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, somewhere in there. Bunch of us kids. I remember it was this boy, Troy Dixon. I mean, I remember his name. I wonder what happened to Troy Dixon. But somewhere people got calling each other dorks, you know. And I got to remember, this was in, okay, I was born in 65, 76 or 7. Well, Troy Dixon would turn his hat up like this. And written on his hat right there, he had 00 dork. You know, 00 dork on his hat. Dude, he wore that thing 2 or 3 days, and we had this old man science teacher that we're all outside. He comes out there, he goes, boy, you know what a dork is? And I'll never forget, we never, you know, we're kids. We're like, oh, stupid person. Oh, he goes, no, it's another name for you. And he don't edit it. He don't nothing. He just, I'll never forget, you know, it's 4 or 5 of us. And like I said, 4th, 5th grade, standing there kind of looking at each other. I remember old Troy goes, took his damn. And I guess that's when it's funny that stuck in my mind. That's probably the first day I heard another thing that a dork was, you know. Made me laugh, though. And from then on, when I hear dork, I think of like 00 dork. That's what I was going to call Kyle right there, 00 dork.
Dork 300 outdoors.
Dork 300. We are the Dork 300.
Oh. So,
boy, that
you guys,
my dork story sure wound it down there.
I guess so. Like, you start talking about other names for your ding dong and say it's a dork, and everybody just kind of goes silent. Like,
let me tell you a little story
about a man named Jed. Okay, stop. Okay, you tell yours first.
Our daughter was leaving work last night going home.
Oh, that's the story I want to tell the live. I've been trying to rack my brain what it was. Can I tell it?
Yeah.
I was like, what's okay? Yes, great live story. To tell you that things just don't happen to me, it runs in our blood. You know, our daughter works at the casino.
Mm-hmm.
Gets off like at 3, 4 in the morning. Her boyfriend works at the casino. Yeah, she's a bartender. He's a blackjack dealer. He gets off at the same time. If he don't, they wait for each other. They're riding together. He's got a nice little silver Toyota top 4-wheel drive truck. I mean, a nice little truck. And Doc, as you know, the casino is in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
You know, it's like Okeechobee. You got to drive. I don't care which you come eat, north, south, east, or west. You got to go 30, 40 minutes through nothing to get there.
Oh, but you see, you know, north, south, east, or west there, right? But when I explain it, I lose you.
That was your benefit.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, they're driving home, and they see drunks. They're going home during drunk time.
Yeah, like nothing good ever shows up after like 12 o'clock at night when you're out. Nothing.
Especially out in the middle of there, because there's not even popo out there or nothing. There's nothing out there.
I know. I've been out there. There ain't nothing.
So anyway, they're driving along. They run up on a little silver Toyota truck off in the canal.
First, they followed behind it, and it was swerving all over the road.
Yeah, they're behind the drunk, and he wrecks in the canal,
and
right?
He goes around a curve, and then they're kind of behind him. When they come around the curve, they see it in the ditch.
Okay, so while they're behind him, they call the popo.
They see him walking along the road.
Yeah, so they call the popo and go on, right?
Let me finish.
Okay, yeah, you know more than I do there. Yeah.
Okay, they see the guy walking, stumbling on the road. So they pull up beside of him. John pulls his gun out like he always carries a gun.
Not me. My daughter's boyfriend is.
Not me.
And he pulls the gun out and lays it on his lap. So they pull up beside him and said, "Man," said, "You all right?" He goes, "Yeah, I just had too much to drink. I know, shouldn't have been driving. You wouldn't want to give me a ride. I just live right up the road." John said, "Nope. Goes, I know. I should have known better. I deserve to walk home. So they drove on.
Okay.
Now,
They drive on, call the police during all that. Hey, silver Toyota in the ditch, guys walking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's back my story up. Do you remember what kind of truck I told you they drive?
Yeah.
A silver Toyota.
Silver Toyota.
Tacoma truck.
So they're driving on through the middle of nowhere after they just called the police on the other guy. Police run them down and pull them over.
Jamie and John.
Yeah, thinking they like, we just got a call about a silver Toyota. They're like, no, we called you about the silver Toyota that's back there. So they called the police on this guy, and they're the ones that got pulled over first.
So did the cops ever go back and find the guy?
Oh, yeah, they said they went on down the road. I'm sure they went on home. They've been working all night. They just rolled on. But, yeah, the cop apologized, too. Like, sorry. They jumped in their cars and went home.
Hey, Ted.
But it's funny,
Ted.
they got pulled over. And I think they kind of passed him as like, well, there goes the police, going to get him. And it's like the Dukes of Hazzard. Woo! Here they come. Oh, shit.
So did he end up in the canal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They said upside down in the canal.
Or a ditch, not the canal.
Well,
okay, so there was no water. There was no water.
Yeah.
He was just upside down in the ditch.
Dude, it's been raining every day. There's water in every ditch. Them ditches out there are.
But it wasn't. No. But what I'm picturing is like he was like he went into the canal area out there, not just a ditch with water in it.
No, he didn't go in the rim canal. He went in them big ass ditches that go along the road that look like a freaking canal.
Right. Okay. What's up, Creel?
What's up, Creel? Oh,
That's, hey, and listen, I mean, I commend them for like stopping and talking to the guy, and that's good that John had not that John, but John had his gun, because you don't know.
Oh, dude, he's ex-Marine. That's why we like her being with him. He's a couple ARs at home kind of kid. He's that, yeah.
Yeah, he's very protective.
And them working out there and her leaving, they both bake tips out there, so they kind of.
Hey, TFT Outdoors.
He's one
Thank
of
you
those
for coming in.
Make my day.
Yeah, he's one of those that probably lays in bed just waiting to hear somebody rattle the doorknob. Like somebody kicks the door and he's finally like, "Yes, it's my day."
This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that did go upside down. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of something.
What?
I told somebody to remind me to tell a story this week, and they're not in here. Never mind.
It wasn't me. I was gonna say it wasn't me, was it? I don't remember.
No, it was. I was talking and I told somebody about. I'm pretty sure the friend that me and Lindy had that got his arm ripped off at the elbow. I mean, at the shoulder, snatched off. And they were asking about it in a live, and I said, I won't. Wait till our live. I can't type all about it, but I'll tell it. And I think it was damn. What's the Arkansas dude?
Randy.
Glenn.
Oh no. Raised Outdoor Arkansas.
Glenn, yeah, I think it was Glenn that was supposed to told me he was going to remind me.
I haven't seen Glenn in here tonight.
Yeah, so everybody misses out. Y'all blame Glenn. It's a great story. Any story that is somebody getting their arm ripped off at the shoulder is a good story.
Did you hear about that gal down in the Bahamas? I think it was like early this week or last week. Like she ended up dying, getting attacked by a bull shark on like one of those snorkeling excursions. That was terrible. I think she was from Massachusetts.
Yeah, up north somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
down there
like
in the Bahamas, doing like the snorkeling excursion, and bull shark came up and got her in the chest.
She probably smelled like crab cake and damn clam chowder.
You're terrible.
Well, I mean, that's something they eat up north, and people eat garlic. People eat garlic. You can smell it on them when they sweat. Maybe she was sweating clam chowder. What'd she expect when a shark went by?
That's one of those things, man, where it's just like, I mean, I've dove for lobster and stuff like that, and they're all over. You got to be like so aware, and it's crazy to me that you can take these people that have never ever really been around these types of fish, never been in this type of water, And yeah, come here. Yeah, we'll take your $350. Here's a snorkel. Here's a mask. Let's go have fun.
I was going to say, and you trust some jackwagon like me handing you a snorkel saying, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. No, it's not cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't mean to be bad. I don't look at me as bad. I look at me as like being a realist. I mean, if you come down here and you're from up north and you ain't around nothing, you come down here and you muck with a shark, you're liable to get your damn arm eat off.
Yeah.
I mean,
or you're in an area where, as a Floridian, you know certain things to do and not to do in the water when they're around. And as somebody from up north, maybe it's your first time ever in the water like that. And what's your natural instinct going to be? To freak the f out, right?
Yeah, look right there at Creel. Good example. He grew up playing in the ocean. Now he's a surf fisherman. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, and that's what. And seriously, I don't dive that much for lobster anymore. I haven't since.
Ted, we ain't talking about the big girls at the bowling alley.
I think Kinsley was maybe 2 or 3. I haven't been since then. I haven't been diving since then.
Look at all the shark attacks out here on Fort Pierce.
Yeah. I mean, look, you're. And
That's
it's
right,
always,
man. Quote of the night.
You know what's funny is it's always like, oh, the number one thing to avoid a shark attack is don't splash. No, the number one thing to avoid a shark attack is don't go in the water. That's the number one thing. That's how you avoid one.
Yeah.
Like that should be number one. Everything else falls after that.
Can you put up Bogley's last one?
Oh, the Barracuda. John and Lindia froze on me. Have we lost John and Lindia? Uh-oh. Or am I frozen? Somebody talk to me. What happened? Oh, John's power just went off. Okay. Dang. What'd you say? But I saw barracuda snorkeling in Bahamas. Panic. Dude, barracudas are no joke. If they froze. Okay. What did you say, Matt? I didn't know barracuda. Y'all are terrible to each other. All right, so John and Lindy hopefully will come back in if their power comes back on. If not, we'll keep this thing going. But I mean, just barracudas. Oh, hold on. John's calling. Hey.
Dude, our whole neighborhood, the power goes out. It kind of dwindles back on me, and that slow, like, creeps on and creeps back off. It is freaky.
All right, y'all.
To make sure it wasn't my house melting down.
Y'all hear that? John's got some weird stuff going on over there.
Yeah, dude, the whole hood, as far as I can see, is just blah. I mean, and like I said, it come on kind of that slow, like trickly, and then we go back out trickly, and it's just out. So
Is it
going back if it comes back on?
All right? Is it storming out there by you guys?
Not close. It done rolled on, man.
Huh.
This was freaky, man. I mean, this was the freaky power outage.
You're still out, obviously, right now, then, right?
Yeah. We're in the dark here. That's why I said I got to handle some stuff, so I'll try to get on here in a little bit.
All right, cool.
All right, later.
All right, buddy. See you. Power outage. So it looks like I'm flying solo. So what I will do is if anybody wants to jump in, I will post it here. And I don't know why I don't do this every live. I keep forgetting to do that. But if anybody wants to jump in and come in and hang out, I keep forgetting to do that every live. I don't know why. If anybody wants to jump in and hang out until John and Lindy get back, and well, not until, I mean, just hang out even when they get back. But yeah, the Barracuda thing, I've diving and being in the water and snorkeling and stuff, I've had more close encounters with barracuda than I have sharks. See, Ashley and Justin lost power too. Yeah, John and Lindy are without power too, Ashley and Justin. Man down. I've never been bit. I will say that I've never been bit by a shark or a barracuda. I've come close to being bit by a barracuda. Never a shark. I think the biggest shark I've ever seen in the water when I was diving was probably about an 8-foot bull shark, and he got pretty close. And that was a little sketchy, but most of the time, if you don't panic and you just kind of swim around, they leave you alone. Unless you got a bag full of lobster, and then you might want to get out. I got the power. Yeah, Florida Power does turn back on. Hopefully it comes back on. I mean, we've had it here where it's gone out and been out for like 5 minutes, and it'll come right back on. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, if Ashley and Justin are out and John and Lindy are out, that sounds like a whole area out there, because they're all out there in Okeechobee. That sounds like a whole area that they're all out. Hopefully they get it straightened out up there. So yeah, kids, all right, Ashley and Justin, you guys just got your power back. Oh, I wonder if it's like rolling blackouts like in Cal. There's too many people out in Okeechobee charging their electric cars. Not really. That was funny. California, said by 2032 or something like that, they're we ain't sinking in the ocean. We're trying to lighten the load. We're sending a whole bunch of immigrants off to Martha's Vineyard. We're trying to lighten the load so we don't sink. Did you guys see that? That they just sent a plane full or a busload or something like that to Martha's Vineyard, a whole bunch of Venezuelan immigrants that came over here. Now everybody's all pissed off at Governor Ron DeSantis for doing that. It was all over the news. Oh, yeah, he was. Oh, he was hammering him. And so was the guy from Texas. I can't remember the governor's name from Texas. He was hammering him too. Look, I mean, hey, if you're coming in and you ain't, if you ain't coming in legal, want to be a sanctuary city? Here you go, have them. That's my feeling on it. You want to come to this? You want to come to this country legally? Cool, hang out. We'll have you here. Abbott, that's it. Thank you. Rob always knows all the cool stuff. Or Rob is really quick at Google. You're right, TFT. That's the plan. Shut the power off so everyone can get around. Oh, we got somebody ready to come on in. Guys, welcome Shane Flint from
Hey
Shane
guys.
Flint
Yeah, my
Outdoors.
hearing's not. I gotta go back out. My sound's not on. I'll
Okay.
go back in.
Yeah, come back in. And guys, when Shane comes back in, he's got, if some of you guys aren't aware, he's got a great tournament going on. I think he said earlier tonight, I think it was 128 entries going on in the tournament. You're late, Chris. You're late. He was here and now he's gone. Chris still hanging out by the fire. Joe, you should come up. I got to get with Joe. Joe, you and I got to get together. We got to do some fishing. We haven't done that in, oh my gosh. What was that, almost a year ago? You and I went fishing together? We got to go fishing together. But yeah, I'm hoping to get out this weekend, get some water time in. It hasn't been real easy for me to get out over the past couple of weeks. So I'm actually hoping to kind of explore some new areas around here. and see if I can, I don't know, find some new spots. Thinking about running out west to a lake out in Wellington. See if that'll work. Let's see if Shane can come back in here. Shane, you good now?
I'm good. You guys hear me?
Cool.
Yeah. I thought can't leave you up there alone, man.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Guys, welcome Shane. If you guys don't know Shane, Shane Flynn Outdoors. Shane's having a tournament going on. And what'd you say, Shane? You had 128 entries.
I just sent the 127th email out while we're chatting. So it's 127 folks, 6-week tournament. Starts the 21st of September. So if anybody wants to join in, just send me an email. It's a little different. I mean, we talked about a little bit earlier. You got to catch 3 bass in the first 3 weeks. And then the second 3 weeks, the bass that you catch have to be larger than the bass you caught in the first 3 weeks. So it's kind of a little bit of a trick, or not trick, but it's a little bit of a challenge, if you will. So
no, I like that challenge. I think that's really cool. Thank you, Joe. I was just gonna say, could one of the mods share Shane's link? And Joe was on it, so thank you, Joe. No, I really like that idea. I think that's really cool. It's different, you know. It's a different challenge to it, to where it's not just, you know, just straight like how, you know, here's the biggest, you know, your biggest fish, or you know. I think that's cool. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, hey, I've got like 27 states signed up. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
I just went to all the state bass fishing YouTube pages and just posted it, and it got shared out so much. It's just been, everybody's been, you know, looking into it. So it's versus paying for advertisement on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. That's the way to go. Just got to those, you know, the Oklahoma State Bass Fishing website or YouTube page and shared it there, and you know,
so
7 people going there, etc. Yeah.
Now, did you do anything was it all through YouTube, or did you go hit some of those pages on like Facebook and stuff and share it there, or was it just all YouTube?
Primarily Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the easiest. I hit a few YouTube sites, but it's more difficult with them. But Facebook, you can join any public, you know, fishing group and just share it out there. So
127, you said you just sent out the 127th email to get everybody in it, and it's going to go from September 21st
to the 2nd of November.
Okay, so it's decent amount of time.
Yeah, but you've got, so the first part's 3 weeks. If you don't register 3 bass in 3 weeks, you don't qualify for the second phase.
Okay, so there is like a cut. You are making a cut.
Making a cut. Okay. Yeah. So it should be interesting. I John has a good strategy. Good luck catching, you know, 2 20-inchers or 3 20-inchers and then 2 24s. If you do it, you'll probably win. But the bass got to cooperate. We all know that. So
and yeah, that's something that you can't always predict. You know, I like the strategy. I mean, like John, you know, John's strategy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna snag 3 20s, and then go get those 24s. Could it happen where they fish, you know, most of the time? Yeah. And knowing John and Lindia, if it gets down to the nitty gritty, they're gonna work their butts off to get out there and do it like every single day.
I know they will, and I'm not doubting John's going to have a good showing. But you know, the last tournament I did was 6 weeks, and you only had to turn in 3 bass, and you could call, right? So John, they went out all the time. I mean, John and Lindy both placed, but I bet hours on the water, they were tops of hours on the water of everybody that competed. So, and that does make a difference.
Well, yeah, I mean that's you can't. I mean, in all of bass fishing, you just can't beat hours on the water, you know? Yeah. I wish I could get out there every single day. Yeah. You know, that's just not a possibility for me. And I'm not going to say John and Lindia can go out every single day, because I know they can't. They have other obligations and things like that, you know, but they can go out more than I can tell you that.
Yeah. As a school teacher, you're kind of tired.
Yeah. My weekdays are usually pretty filled up.
We had this. I don't know if you've seen. We had the Reese Life Dad Life Topwater Fall Topwater Bash. Not this week, but last week. And I took a day off. I fished 5 days. The 2 weekends, a Monday, and then Saturday, Sunday, and I ended up on the top. But I mean, like Chris Bogley all of us were tight. But I put a lot of hours on the damn lake. I did.
Yeah.
And I threw nothing but topwater for 5 damn bass. I knew I could catch more fish if I just changed my
throw the topwater. Yeah, because that was the tournament.
Yeah, I had to throw topwater. So.
Hey, what's up, Anti? All right, Anti has a thing. A Florida woman stabbed her sister with an EpiPen, and the two were drinking together because she's allergic. That's awesome.
Only in Florida.
And you know what? More than likely, those two were probably not from Florida. Everybody always is like, oh, yeah, Florida man. And most of the time, the Florida man is usually from somewhere up north. It is a transplant down here.
Yeah, they come down south and think they can be stupid, right?
Uh-huh.
And get away with it, but typically not.
Hold on. Let me just – hold on, Shane. What did Matt say? Trade the spillways for peacock bass and snook. Hey, I got to tell you, though, Matt, down here, spillways are great places to catch peacock bass and snook. Just different spillways. And so Shane, who ended up winning? Did you end up winning that topwater tournament?
Yeah, I did. I came in first.
Oh, congratulations!
Thanks. I think Chris was third or fourth. Chris Bogley.
Okay.
And there was it was pretty tight. It wasn't a blowaway. I thought for sure Beard Zero down in Texas, he had COVID early on, but he finally healed up, and I was like, man, he can catch some big fish down in Texas. And he made a good showing, but that last day he struck out. So, yeah, I agree. Floridians are crazy. I don't know if Floridians are crazy. I think just humans are crazy.
As an ex-Floridian, I can say that. What do you mean ex-Floridian? You're always a Floridian. If you're born here, you're always a Floridian, no matter where you go.
Yeah, I think people get caught up on the Florida man, but man, there's crazy people everywhere.
Oh yeah. There's there's some strange folk down here.
Yeah.
But like I said, most of the strange folk and most of the stuff that you guys hear about, I would say probably about 95% of it are people that are transplants that are not actually originally from Florida.
Yeah.
You know, I'm born and raised down here. I'm not going to say I'm normal, but I'm pretty normal.
What is normal though, Doc? That's the
normal for me.
Yeah. I think I read a story of
people trust me to teach their teenage kids. So, I guess I'm somewhat normal.
Yeah, you're in that level somewhere. Yeah, I do remember a story a few weeks ago there in Florida. A woman got pulled over in a golf cart on 95 with a drinking. You had a bottle of Jack Daniels. You can find that in Alabama, Montana, North Dakota. Maybe not 95, but someone getting pulled over in a golf cart or lawnmower. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just different down here. That's all.
The warm weather, too much warm weather.
TFT moved to Virginia.
Hey, TFT, I'm in Virginia. Florida. Where are you at?
Oh, because that's right. You're up that way, Shane.
Yeah, I'm in Virginia. Curious to where he's at or out of.
All right, hold on. What did Anti say here for me later? Okay, I'll have to click that link later on. Coastal Fever wearing members only jackets, fuchsia shorts, and pink Crocs ain't normal, brother. I've seen those people, Anti. I've seen those people.
They were normal 20 years ago, in the 80s.
Looks like John and Linda got their power back.
Oh, did they?
We're back. Yay.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah, Ashley texted me and said they lost their power at the same time.
Wonder what that was all about.
No clue. I'm just glad it's back on.
Yeah, and you guys aren't having to deal with a power outage all night long.
And dude, it scared me the way it went out. It was one of them slow, like, whoa. And then it would sit there a minute and go, whoa. Like, oh, let me go outside and make sure it's not my pad melting down here. And I could see all the neighbors while it's doing the same crap.
So Shane, TFT said they are now in Southwest Virginia.
Okay.
Just a little south of Roanoke.
Okay. I graduated high school in Rockbridge County, Virginia, not far from Roanoke. But I'm 50 miles south of DC, so I'm a pretty good ways away from it.
And Joe believes it was aliens.
Yeah, it was.
No, John, you had your electric car plugged in, didn't you?
Sir?
You had the electric car. You had the Tesla plugged in.
That's what it was. I had my Tesla plugged in. It's actually my electric bass boat we got.
Yeah.
Well, I believe it, Ted. I've been waiting on the mothership ever since George Clinton said it was coming.
I love you some George Clinton Parliament Funkadelic.
I'm about to say only old people will get that one.
No, hey,
Well,
I'm not old. I love me some George Clinton.
Oh yes, Anti. We already knew you were in there.
Sorry, I'm going back and reading the old stuff.
Hey, John, my camera's goofing up. 2 more folks since we started this live joined the tournament, so to 127.
I hate it. I hate I'm gonna disappoint everybody. I hate it.
I heard you earlier. I'm like, all right, you got a good approach. I'm not gonna fault your approach until you fall short, or if you do.
And if anybody can do it, I can do it.
I will tell you, over I think I just looked, 29 states now are signed up, and they got quite a few from California.
Very cool. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Evening, Anti.
I know, Ted. They're going to be making these electric motors now.
What did Anti say? He was this close to a clean getaway.
Yeah, I saw him before he got out of there. Yeah, it'll be a fun tournament. I'm anxious to see some nice fish.
Yeah, I think it'll be different. It's a little bit different challenge.
Now, Shane, are you going to do any kind of like updates? I mean, obviously you'll probably do like the updates on YouTube, but are you going to do you have like Instagram or Facebook or anything that you're going to post like updates on those social media platforms?
So I'm gonna update on my Facebook page. I'm gonna do a kickoff live next Wednesday when it kicks off, and then I plan on doing a live every other week.
Okay.
Update everybody on what's going on. I'm gonna do Wednesday night. Seems like Ted does a Thursday night live. You guys do a Friday night live. Wednesday sounds about the right. It seems pretty clear for most folks. So that's why I actually started the tournament on a Wednesday and ended it on a Wednesday. Where I can use the live platform to get the info out.
I did, Anti.
So yeah, guys, if you don't have Shane, Joe posted his link just a little while ago. You can scroll back through the chat and get it. If maybe Joe or one of the other mods could drop Shane's link again, make sure you guys have it. So, because even though I'm not in it, I'm definitely going to be watching, and I know I'll get constant updates from John and Linda by text as to what's going on with them. But I won't be able to tell us until I see what's going on Shane's channel. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plus, we'll do the hashtag thing like he wants us to.
Oh yeah, but I'm not showing my like last time we showed. Every time we catch a big fish, we put the Shane Flint number. Oh no, not this time. I'm being a little more sneaky this time.
Well, John, you're going to put it out at some point. Just use the hashtag.
Oh, I will.
Shane Flint, it's SFO 5 bass.
And I'm not good with secrets. It'll probably be on the community
Thank you, Ted.
page.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, he cannot keep a secret.
Now,
But
see,
when I
now,
look at it,
Shane, I get all that stuff before it goes out.
I'm
Like
sure.
John loves to like send me texts while I'm sitting there. It's like
Monday morning
I'll get a text at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning and be like, check this out. And I'm like, I hate you.
Monday mornings are my favorite. About 8 o'clock, I bomb everybody. Look at this. Look at this.
And that's
Yeah.
nice. We don't usually be nice.
All right, Anti has a second Florida fun. David Hines of Miami pled guilty to fraudulently obtaining $3.9 million in federal coronavirus loans and using some of the money. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that story. I saw that story.
But I figure back to the tournament, those nice fish Coach caught along those lilies, those were all 20 inchers. Those 4.5, some 5.5, they're 20-inch fish.
The last time we went, I don't know if you made a video or not, we had 4.5, 5.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
my plan, I need like 4, 5, 6 pounders and then 2 big mammoth jammas.
Oh,
And see, that's the thing with us. Maybe California, I don't know when their spawn is, but our fish are getting fatter every day.
yeah.
Yeah, it's about the same in California and in South Texas too.
Yeah.
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 We don't
Okay.
care how they do it in California
Or Texas.
Yeah.
or Texas
Or Louisiana.
or
I don't
Louisiana.
know. Like for us down here, it's weird. It's like it doesn't follow that same pattern where they like we don't have a fall transition.
It's
Yeah.
up north. They have to wait for the water to warm up for the spawn.
Yeah,
Where
like-
here we're watching it fall. You know,
Yeah.
we're waiting
Yeah.
for it to get down.
Yeah, we're going through that fall transition now. The nights are getting cooler, the bass, the thermocline's changing. I mean, it was hell topwater fishing in that tournament the last
I
week
bet.
because they were in that transition zone.
Right.
And it was, no shit, I casted 500 times every time I went out and got 4 or 5 bites.
Right.
Just got lucky enough to get enough. But it was that transition, it's real here. You guys don't have to deal with that.
Well, it is here too, because Coach, the first hour it was great, and then after that first hour, the poor guy he worked the rest of the day.
You got to know how to work it.
Work
Yeah.
it, girl.
Work it. Yeah.
Do your thing.
I mean, I know it from up north in North Carolina, you can watch that water flip. You can
Yep.
watch it turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
Matt,
Now
you can see it on your electronics.
yeah.
You can see it on your electronics. I mean, I can go out there right now. I can see the thermocline flipping right now. So
Yeah.
And
yeah.
see, and I've only fished, like I grew up fishing Florida. I've only really fished Florida. So like when I started doing the YouTube stuff and like I saw these videos, like people talking about like the fall transition, I'm like, the hell is that?
Doc,
We don't have that. That's
we
not a
started
thing.
out, believe it or not, me and Lindy started out running crankbaits in like 18 foot of water, working ledges. That's what we did in North Carolina, I mean.
Yeah.
But every year we'd come to Okeechobee and fish for 5 to 11 days, and we were like, oh hell. And then the next year, and then we just finally stayed. I mean, that's what I tell people. They're like, what's the first thing you need to do to catch big bass? I'm like, move to South Florida.
Yeah.
You will increase your catch tremendously.
We would be
Yeah.
so wore out when we left here going back to North Carolina. It was just unreal.
But as we drove out of town, I could tell you, well, kind of like Coach. Coach texted me the other day, 82 days, I'll be right back there. So, we were that way. We were leaving town, and we knew exactly how many days till we were driving back.
Right.
yeah.
That's how much we love it here.
But John, you got
saying South Texas, the same as Florida. But we're more south than that.
yeah, it is pretty warm down there. John, you do got some challenging waters down there, like on the river systems. Where
Right.
the water's moving. It does get tough. I fished a tournament down there last December. I think I ended up 5th, but I mean it was tough in that moving
Yeah.
water. There's some challenge to it.
That's
Yeah,
donkey land, dude. You go there, and it's either the whole place is on fire or it's dead. And you're only talking 3 foot of water. They can't go much but up under. But when Florida fish decide they're not biting, they are not biting. Even the shiner guys will leave. When that wind quits blowing, you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well just go to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels similar, Matt. I'm sure. I've been to South Texas, but
No,
Yeah.
I've never been to South Texas to fish.
not
I
fishing.
lived in San Antonio for 5 years before I moved to Virginia. That was my last station in the military, and it's different. It's similar but different because the water's deep down there.
Right.
You got a lot of shallow water, but even in the heat there in South Texas, they go deep as well.
Right.
Yeah,
See,
see,
donkey land,
we
they
don't have a
can't
lot
go.
of deep. Like I don't fish a lot of deep water.
Well, you
And
don't have
waters.
a lot of deep water on Donkey.
And it's just not. There's not a lot of deep water in the areas I fish. I mean, Lake Okeechobee would probably be the deepest water I would fish.
Headwaters has deeper spots, Doc. It gets 20 feet in holes.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the thing,
but we
we
don't
got
fish
holes.
those areas out there.
Right.
You know, we're not, even when we go out there, we're not fishing those deeper spots in headwaters. You know, we're looking for the more shallow areas, the way that we fish.
Right, because I can piss one off even if he's not hungry. I can rattle his trash can.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you got oxygen issues too. I mean, with all the vegetation, things of that nature, the fish there's no value for them to go deep, right?
Right.
Yeah. The oxygen is high enough in the shallow water to keep them up there most of the year.
And we fish so differently than a whole lot of the others. The pitching and
they try so much different, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But see, here you were talking about the oxygen level and all. It reminds me of like deer in the winter, but with heat. Like deer hunting in Virginia, when it started getting cold, deer would move. But once it got too cold, they laid up. You know, it was better for them to conserve heat than to try to make heat.
Right.
Well, I think Florida bass are kind of like the other way. They feed, but once it gets so hot, it's better for them to bury up in the shade and not eat a damn thing and just lay there than to try to get out. And, you know, they're actually losing more weight trying to feed than they would be burying up.
Unless you drop it right in front of their
Yeah,
face.
you got to.
And then sometimes they.
Yeah.
That's where the pissing them off comes in, you know, the reaction strike.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey guys, I'm going to jump off. Thanks for letting me jump in. You guys have a good night.
Shane, thank you.
Get ready for my emails to start coming.
Good to see you.
All right. We'll be looking for them.
All right, Shane. Thank you.
All right, Shane. I'm really looking forward to what he's got going on with the tournament and just seeing that many people, 127 entries. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Like, and you guys know, I'm pulling for y'all. I mean, that's you know, that's a given. This is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna I actually have something to look forward to like watching on like TV now, like, because TV sucks. Let's be honest. And just like I haven't really watched a lot of people's videos lately because I've just got home. Like, we're getting the girls back. I had my curriculum night. I had the girls' curriculum night. It was just it's been a crazy week, and now we're getting back into that swing where the girls got homework. Both girls got homework now, so it's by the time I'm done, it's like I'm done, and you know, just going through what I went through last week with the whole breathing issue, I just kind of wanted to go to sleep. But like, I don't even watch. Do you guys watch TV? Like, that's an actual question I'm asking everybody. Does anybody really watch TV? I mean, I think I spend more time when I'm actually going to sit down and watch something. I spend more time watching YouTube videos than I do actual television.
Dude, only time we watch TV when we sit down for dinner while we're eating, because it's in there. And
that's the only, and usually it's either the news that's on, like the late news, like the 6:30 news, like, you know, on WFLX, or we're watching like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I can forward you the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rob's right. I will watch TV for football. I will watch TV for college football.
Lindy has got us watching that Expedition Unknown and
really
stories
like
from the Explorers Club. Those are two good ones.
Yeah, and I like that.
But isn't that on demand though?
No,
it's on Discovery Channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To Xfinity and beyond.
Oh, that's awesome, TFT. I love Seinfeld. I've seen every episode of every Seinfeld ever. I love Seinfeld. Chris watches Happy Days on Pluto TV. Yeah, and football.
Ted, I
aliens. I live with one, Joe.
Ted, I just forwarded you the rules email, but that's my number. You can enter a fish in my number as long as it's a big fish.
Actually, I wouldn't say Texas scared the shit out of me watching that game. I would say we scared the shit out of me during that game, because 15 penalty. The boys looked awful. It was just awful. And listen, I'm telling you right now, if Dallas Turner doesn't hit Quinn Ewers, Alabama loses that game.
I mean,
But that's why I love college football, because you never know how these kids are going to show up and play.
No, I don't. That ain't my blood. I'm O positive.
O positive with an RH factor.
Yeah, I got the alien blood, which is true. I think I explained that one night how we saw that I have alien blood.
I don't know what my blood type is. Is that weird?
Well, Ted, I didn't say you were entering. You said you were going to go find out the rules. You wanted to read them, so I sent you the rules.
What is that? I hear a lot about this ancient alien show. Is that any? I've never seen it.
Yeah,
but I see it all the time when I'm like scrolling. Is that
they show
good?
the stuff like back in time where the little carvings that look like a damn alien or something. Which
In the pyramids.
Dude, I tell that story. I took our kids, went on a field trip to the Cherokee up in the mountains of North Carolina. Went to the big Cherokee Museum. They had all these Indian figurines from hundreds of years ago. Dude, 3 or 4 of them look like freaking Star Wars characters. I mean, with hoses and yeah, I think we all started with aliens myself.
Yeah, really. Some of the stuff you're like, wow. And the geometric figures and how they created things like the.
What's Anti saying?
I don't know. Somebody's gonna make your nose bleed.
To check what?
If you're an alien, maybe. I don't know.
If I'm an alien, or if I was worried about Texas.
No, him. I think that's what he's talking about.
I agree, Joe. You watch
it's funny until it starts to make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. It does make a lot of sense. I mean,
see, I've never seen the show, so I don't know.
Even if you go back to like ancient Chinese secrets, and I'm not Calgon either, but they got the famous story where the chariot in the sky, the one god or
Later,
whatever, rides in a chariot, and it looks like a spaceship. See you, Mark. Catch him up, buddy.
Oh, yeah, my blood type. No, it's funny. They just took a whole bunch of blood from me when I was in the hospital, and I probably should have asked him at that point, like, what am I? Am I an alien?
Yee!
Yee! Yeah, I don't know. I've never. They said it. I got it one time and I forgot what it was. I don't know. I have no idea.
If I'm not mistaken, everybody can use my blood, but I have to have just my blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're what? O
positive. With
yeah. You're one, like everybody can take yours, but you can't have anything but that. Yeah.
Right. Like with the RH factor and the alien.
Yep.
Sperm in it, whatever. Yeah, that's. Yeah, you laugh now, but when I'm the first son of a gun on the mothership, y'all all gonna be saying, "Dang it, we should have listened to that old boy."
So, do you think aliens are real?
Yeah.
See, I think aliens are real more than I think that there's a Bigfoot out there.
Me too.
And here's why. With all the trail cams, the drones, the infrared, we would have found us a damn Bigfoot at this point. Right? We would have found us a big... somebody on YouTube would have found us a damn Bigfoot at this point. I don't care how deep in the woods you think they are. Somebody would have found a Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't think the aliens want to talk to us because they see what goes on down here and they see some of the dumb foolery that some of these people are doing, like putting a goddamn hand truck in a cart at Home Depot and wheeling it out to the car. Then the aliens go down and look and be like, nope.
Okay, people talk about believing in evolution, all this. I believe in Horton Hears a Who.
Bigfoot is an alien, according to Joe.
You remember that?
Maybe that's a possibility. I like that, Joe. I like that.
You remember Doc, you remember the Horton Hears a Who story?
Yes.
He's looking at the thing and it's got all the little, the whole world is living on the end of it.
Right.
Right. You with me?
Uh-huh.
All right. A kid holding a sparkler. Let's say you got a sparkler out there. Our sun is just burning out. It's just an explosion. I think our solar system is all in a kid holding a sparkler. And whatever that's coming from, that time is minute. But in what we live in is that sparkler going to the ground. You know, that's our whole existence for millions of years is that one spark going down. That's like these black holes and all this. You know, some sparks go out before they get to the ground, but there's still something traveling through there. So I think that's the black holes and all that.
Yeah, I mean, look at space. I mean, they can do millions of years.
But there's something holding it. There's no such thing as forever.
For infinity.
Yeah, there's got to be something more. We're all just a sparkler, man. We're a kid holding a sparkler.
Anti, you're right. It's probably on there somewhere. I'm just too lazy to go find it.
Oh, I agree, Matt.
What's up, Kyle?
We live like on the back. We live like on the back of a flea that's on a damn brontosaurus or some shit. Our whole world, but that doesn't explain the sun. My theory at least explains space. You know, it's the sparkler theory. That's right, TFT, but that's 600 light years to us, but to whoever's holding the sparkler, that might just be, you know, on the other side of it.
Backwoods USA? The boat?
I don't know, man. Like, you look how long this planet's been around and all the different species that have been on it. You know,
long to us.
Like, yeah, prior to us, and
no,
that's why I'm like, I don't worry so much about like the global warming and all that other stuff, because you know what? Eventually, our time's going to be up, and then something's going to replace us on this planet, or the planet just goes. One of the two.
The sparkler.
There's nothing you can do to stop it.
The spark is going to hit the ground, man. I mean,
yes.
It's going to. We gonna be gone. Like I said, I think a light year something to us, to whatever's controlling all this, is probably just a blink of an eye. You know, just a. Hell, we might be the flick of a bic. You know, our whole solar system is a lighter going one time.
Well, what was it? What movie? Men in Black at the end, where it was just the whole universe was a marble inside an alien's little marble sack.
Yeah, yes, we are the aliens.
Could be.
No, the aliens are climbing that damn fence down south.
And then getting shipped to Martha's
Vineyard.
I know some other governors have done it, but what about DeSantis sending a busload to Martha's Vineyard? I mean, he packed them up, said, "Hey, they're welcoming y'all. Here you go. Go drink some wine, my friends. Go drink some wine."
And you know, they're talking about like, oh, this is criminal. What he did, but let's back that criminal train up real quick, okay? Isn't it criminal to come into this country illegally?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just throwing that out there.
Wait a minute.
Like, isn't it criminal to come into this country illegally? Last I checked, that's a criminal offense, correct?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
After what Ashley and Justin said about the Earth, they don't know if it's even round yet. Okay, I'm not a smart man, but
you're right, Anti. He is.
Yes, he is.
But I know that the crescent moon is caused by the sun on the other side of the Earth, and we're casting a big old shadow on the moon. We ain't casting a flat shadow on that moon. We casting a curved shadow on that moon. So
we down to Earth.
We down to Earth.
Earth.
Earth matters.
Earth. So, all right, let's do this then. Let's do this debate. This is always fun. Moon landing. Real?
Yep.
Or fake? Real or fake?
Real.
Yeah.
We get ready to do it again just for shits and giggles.
And there's a fine to release them. Oh, wait, that's snakehead.
Yes, you cannot take an alien out of one patch of water and throw it into another patch of water.
Right. But you can take the alien out of that patch of water and throw it back in that patch of water.
We don't believe in Bigfoot yet. Lindia says she saw skunk ape the other day, so
you did?
Know.
I saw something. He said it was a skunk ape.
Dude, tell you a little story from back in our past. We're fishing in North Carolina. Lindia goes, there's a dead horse in the water over there. I went, what? You know, we're in like a cove. She's dead serious. There's a dead horse in there. I'm just in the front of the boat. You know, I'm looking. I'm like, where? She goes, over. So I had to go see this dead horse. It was like a bush or something. It wasn't a fucking horse. I mean,
It was my wild imagination, you know.
so when
So
Lindy
did you really see skunk ape, or did you see?
I saw a brown blob. I don't know what it was I saw.
and you know, when you look up skunk ape, it says brown blob.
Brown blob. You know what would be fun to do? You know they got that skunk ape whole like museum and all that down the Everglades. I'd like to go to that.
We had, wait a minute, TFT. They had walkie-talkies and CB radios and such. They had radios. They weren't taking a phone off the wall and using that real long cord, you know, that used to be on them to get to the moon.
Somebody made a really good point, and I never really thought about it until I saw it written down. Like, when they came out, right?
Right.
How was the camera already there to film them getting out?
It's just like our videos.
Our videos,
When
I
we
mean-
drive by, we place the camera out and make the big
You
appearance
think-
like we're driving by.
You think I toss a camera out the window to get that? No.
But what I'm saying is what they're saying is like it was staged because the camera was on the outside. Had they just landed, you know, I don't know.
So first
Okay,
step
Doc.
for mankind was probably the 20th step for mankind.
Okay,
They
Doc.
already stepped out and put the camera on the moon.
Hey,
So,
I think we've been on the moon. I'm just playing
So,
devil's advocate here.
Wait a minute. So on all these deer hunting TV shows I've been watching, the deer happens to fall right beside the camera. Because
Right.
you know, you always see the deer hunter walking up on the deer. And you know, when they're looking for it, I always scream at the TV, go to where your cameraman is. That's where your deer's at. You know, I mean,
No, but no, somebody brought it up, and I thought it was I thought it was kind of poignant that somebody like, wait, they have
Selfie
the cameras
stick.
on the outside, and it's just like, okay, well, if you know anything about filmmaking, or you know, you're trying to, because they could have got there and landed and done everything and been like, okay, now we're here, let's show the American public. It doesn't mean that it's fake. I'm not saying that it's fake.
yes, you did. You
No,
said
I
you don't
didn't.
believe.
I did not.
You
What's up,
disgraced.
Cheryl McGill?
You just threw the legend of Neil Armstrong just on the ground.
No, I didn't.
You
I
did.
said somebody posted a thing, and it was pretty poignant that they said it that way. That, how did the camera get on the outside? And some people, I've heard people say that it was staged on like the Paramount lot in Hollywood.
Have you not seen me comment that when somebody tells me how good my editing is? And I was like, my grandpa taught me, he did all the moon landing videos.
No, I haven't seen that.
I've used that a bunch, man. Some people get it, some people don't get it.
You think they're going to get that Artemis missile off?
You damn right they are. This is America, son. They're going to throw more money at it till that thing flies. They on a mission.
I heard that too, Joe.
Black GoPro 8.
Yeah, that's the one I have, the GoPro 8, and I heard they're going to be like just like Joe. They're going to be pretty cheap on Black Friday because now they got the 10. They just came out with the 10.
7. We got 7s.
I like my 7.
I like my 7.
A lot 7. 7's
What?
good.
Doing that funny video.
No, Joe, you're right. If they're going to be as cheap as expected, yeah, no, I might buy 2. Why?
I watched the video. I watched the interview with Tom Hanks today, and they were trying when they made Forrest Gump.
Oh, that's right. The 11's out now. Sorry, John.
You're right. They were trying to get the kid that played young Forrest to talk like the accent that Hanks was doing. That he couldn't figure it out. So Tom Hanks says, well, why don't I just talk like the boy? And that's where the whole voice come from as he was trying to imitate the young.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's up, Fishing Local?
What's up, local?
Hello, Fishing Local.
Look at y'all showing off. I'm still using an 8. I'm gonna get an 11. Our 7's just rolling along. So
listen, I'm extremely happy with the 8 for what I do. I don't know. I think GoPro's kind of going that whole way of kind of like Apple, like where like, if you want to upgrade anything to it, you got to like buy like all the other little accessories.
Right.
I like the 8, and if rumor has it, like the 8 is going to be like dirt cheap on Black Friday, yeah, I might snag like 2 more just to have them. Oh, I mean, unless there's something absolutely amazing with the 11 that I would have to have, then I might consider that. But I mean, you can sit there and throw 4K at me all day, but like, look, I'm not going to record in 4K because most people aren't playing back in 4K at this point. And on YouTube, I mean, nobody's really watching 4K. 4K video is like, what are you going to have a 1 terabyte card in your GoPro just to be able to film, half of a fishing day? It's ridiculous.
It might be better underwater to get those. Might be better underwater to use underwater to get those classic manatee shots.
Or maybe the GoPro 11 will allow you to see Bigfoot clearly, or aliens.
ATF back to corner by Federal Junction. Oh shit!
Do you ever go back and watch the videos Anti posts in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I was gonna say, like, guys, like, seriously, if you don't go back to the chat and like check out like the videos that Anti posts, you're missing out.
That he posts from Florida,
or just any of the ones that he posts, like they're awesome. You're right, local. I'll roll with the 8 all day. And then Chris said a manatee shot.
Yeah, that first time I hit him with that, man, it cracked him up in his video. He was all swimming down there. That's what it reminded me of, is swimming with the manatee.
So you like TFT? You like the 10, and now you got to go get the 11. No, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I've been happy with the 8. It gets me great footage until it fails me. I probably won't upgrade from it. And like I said, if it's going to be that cheap, yeah, I'll grab a couple other ones.
You can't keep your damn phone working.
Is the Canon waterproof?
Remember, he said
I mean, if you put a bag around it, maybe.
Oh, Doc, I wish we could play.
Oh, okay, so it has a wider super view?
I wish we could play your little recording now. It would be so perfect time for it.
Oh, I wish I could too, but no, I can't.
Because of the cuss words? I've heard you say worse.
Well, no, because it's a student thing.
That's right. That's right.
And I can't. Right. I can't.
I forget
just to let you guys in on what we're talking about. I had a situation where a student left another student this like voice memo on a group chat about a competition they were in, and like went off. It's pretty epic. But I mean, I'm happy my kids are that passionate about trying to compete in competition, but there's certain ways you go about doing things, and the way that this particular kid went about calling out somebody was not the way to do it. But still pretty epic.
Speaking of Ashley and the Apple store being packed, our little small town the other week, I mean, for a month, they advertised that a Chick-fil-A truck was coming to town.
Oh, that's right, because you guys don't have a Chick-fil-A out there.
Okay, that son of a good buck we were going to go, the line was crazy, unbelievable. Our neighbors said they waited 2 hours for 2 regular chicken sandwiches because they were out of wraps.
No.
Okay, does that not tell you that's Chick-fil-A doing a feeler out there whether they're going to open one here? Why else would they do that?
All somebody has to do is open a franchise. It's a franchise. Anybody could just open one out there.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if that was like a feeler to see how good a Chick-fil-A. I mean, we want a Chick-fil-A, man. We got to drive 30 minutes for Chick-fil-A.
So yeah, I mean, I think if you'd open one up out there, it would kill.
Oh, parties would kill.
I guess
See, we don't have a Hardee's over here. I would love a Hardee's down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like a Hardee's.
Or Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Or Bojangles.
Oh my God, I'd love to have a Bojangles. But see, I'm scared somebody will open a Bojangles in kind of Florida it. I want a North Carolina Bojangles to open, you know. I think it'd be different.
What is it?
Oh, dude, the Chick-fil-A wagon, you could not believe how long that line was. Mowgli, our McDonald's has 2 lines, and it's always a cluster. Same with Burger King. I hate the 2 lines.
Yeah, because out there in Shelby, you got what? You got the McDonald's, the Burger King, Taco Bell.
2 McDonald's.
There's a Wendy's.
Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Couple Dunkins. What's the sub place we like?
Blimpie.
No, it's not Jersey Mike. It's
you got a Blimpie out there though, don't you?
Yeah, I think we're in a convenience store.
Yeah, but they all serve olive oil.
Oh, okay.
Olive oil.
Oh, Rob, kiss me butt, son. He's got a Chick-fil-A across the street from Bojangles.
Well, he lives in Orlando. They have everything in Orlando. Got to appease those tourists.
Which one, Ted? The one that looks like an airboat?
It's close.
The airboat was gone. We went by the other day. I'm hoping he'll come back when the season comes back.
Zaxby's. Yeah, the closest Zaxby's we have is off 441. It's a little,
we got a
bit
Zaxby's
further away. And then she said Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I like Jersey Mike's.
I don't know if
Dang it, why did somebody bring up the Burger King crowns again in London? He was so infatuated with that last week.
Anyone can be crowned. What did he say we got?
What, Rob? There's a Bojangles in Sanford where I go pick up damn coach at the airport.
And there's a Thai place too.
I don't give a shoot about a Thai place.
I don't care about this Bojangles.
That one you can pull
missed it, John.
Yes,
you were there. You were right there.
I've been there a bunch with Coach. Oh, December 4th, I'm getting Bojangles. Yeah, Ted, we can bring the pontoon up the canal, order our hot dogs from the boat. We can take the boat to Burger King too, though.
Yeah.
Order Cowboys.
We used to do that all the time when I was a kid. We used to bring the pontoon boat right up there to that Burger King, get our Burger King, go right back out.
Wait a minute. I want to hear more about Mowgli says, hey, Ted, I have a hot dog place on the river. Huh. I want to see where this goes. Oh, no, Anti, it's just double stop. She'll get Thai, I get Bojangles. John no do Thai. John no do Thai.
John no Thai.
John no Thai.
John no Thai.
I want to hear more about Bo Golly's them Riverside hot dog joint. That's you, Ted.
He said not.
So what are you doing, Chris? You slinging wieners on the water? What's up? Tell us more. Tell us more. You got me intrigued.
We only got 10 minutes left.
All I know is last night, Joe figured out that I'm the $5 he made on his fans only page.
Joe has a fans only page?
And I'm the $5 tip he got, damn it. And then who was the other one, Joe? Was it James that thanked me for watching his fans only page too? I told him James.
Hold on. Hold on, I got to stand up. You guys got fans only pages?
Yeah, Joe apparently has one. He's got like some kind of boot pictures.
That's coming up on
How do I not know about Joe's fans only page?
Oh, it's coming up. Your wiener slinging's coming up on a video. Well.
All right, so I mean, at least it's only it's 9:49, and now we're talking about wiener slinging and fans only pages. So it took us a good solid almost 2 hours to go off the rails.
See you, yee.
Bye, yee.
Later,
you call it. Oh golly, it's Bo Gollies or something cool like that.
Hot dog.
Yes, Ted. Yes, Joe. Tell Ted how you start your fans only page there, buddy.
Wait, who? Hold on. Stop. You guys are making my head hurt. Who has a fans only page, or is this like real? You guys are confusing me.
It's Joe. Joe, you join it, fans only, and he does. It's a whole dirtier side of parabellum fishing.
For real, Joe?
Him and James both. James has got one, but it ain't as good as Joe's. It's called River Dogs. Oh, so you do have a wiener slinging joint. Very cool. So if we come to visit,
slinging wieners on the water. This is why I tune in.
So if we come visit, Mowgli, do we get like free food at River Dogs? All the wieners are on you. And I heard that's not the first time you've heard that. But
look at Adam. What's up, Adam?
Hey, anything for a buck. I mean, come on now.
All right, hold on. Anti had a serious question. I must. Good question.
Oh, I missed it.
When is someone gonna open a deep fried python fast food place? Like that would be great if you did like deep fried python, gator,
Iguana.
cooter, iguana.
It's called
Like-
Peking Palace. Peking Palace. They call
What
it.
can we call it? We could open it like and call it like Florida Exotic or slinging wieners.
Adam, that is so
slinging wieners.
funny. I wanted to say that.
Exotics on a stick.
Exotics on a stick. Slinging wiener meats on a stick or something. I don't know.
Not stick.
And see, Freezer Bound, I'm not scared. I'll tell the T-shirt. We saw the T-shirt down in Key West said, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20." And that's what he's referring to with his $20 is $20.
All right, Joe said start the bidding. At Parabellum Fishing Bitcoin.
That's right. Yeah, somebody run Freezer Bound's link. He's got some kind of Yankee love in deer thing going on. With all due respect.
Oh, he's got a competition going on.
Yeah, some kind of pole, something, I don't know.
Cool.
Up north.
Joe or
I can't
Anti or Ted, somebody want to run Adam's link? Or is Adam a mod? I don't even know if he is or not.
He's driving anyway.
Oh, he's driving. Yeah, let's not make Adam run his own link.
But he can write $20 is $20, but
Ted got there.
double down on him. Double down on the Freezer Bound.
Double down on the freezer bound.
Triple down. Triple down on the Freezer Bound.
We got you.
There you go, Rob. That would kind of be cool. Just see what it does. Drive, go to some a boat accessible restaurant, eat, rate what you eat, video while you see what happens. It would blow up.
Oh my God. I could make a series on that if I took the scout boat out and just went on the intercoastal. And then I could go catch one jack. I could go catch like one jack and then go over to like the river house or yeah. I like that idea.
Adam, before you go to work, please tase a damn lifer for me tonight or something, you know. Crack a short camera in the head. Do something cool. Say this is for small water charters.
Oh, so Adam's on his way into work and not on his way home from work.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has the night shift.
Ted, you want to work at it? He wants to drive through boat strip joint.
He ain't scared.
Oh my God. Why has nobody thought about this?
Okay. How would that be good? A drive through with naked women. The first boat that pulls up ain't leaving.
Right. No.
It makes
Not a drive-through, like a strip joint on the water where you could just dock.
Isn't that called the sandbar?
True.
I mean, is that not the same?
But capitalism, you can capitalize on that.
Don't we have nude beaches? What's the difference?
Yeah, but the people that the people that visit nude beaches are not the people you want to see nude. Just like nudist colonies are not full of people you want to see nude. There's a lot of sag. There's a lot of sag going on in those particular venues.
Make a nude beach video. You don't have to get nude. You can fuzz out any accidental nudity. But just that, man, everybody in the chat, would y'all not watch a video where he gets out of his car and they walk down there and show you where a nude beach is at? Maybe Rob can do restaurants. You can go to all the nude beaches.
I don't want to.
I just want to
I don't want to.
I want to see some of your kids find out their teacher has nude beach videos.
Exactly. No. There are a bunch up and down the coast here by me. Like,
Doc, you got it running here.
What?
They're gonna call it what is this? Could have removable poles to pop on the boat deck for private dances. Call it strip slip. And Lindy said call it push poles or something. Bobbers. Fried food nudity.
There's so many great names. You can name one on the water. I'm telling you, like, oh.
Okay. Where we used to deer hunt in Georgia, it was one of them bars that going down 95, it had the billboards like every mile. It was called the Risque Cafe. The game wardens told us it was a fully nude restaurant. And that one warden says, and that sounds better than you think. He said, when some chick is bringing your hamburger and fries to the table, sometimes you don't want the hoe to be naked. You know, it's like, keep my food away from that. That's what he felt like the whole day. Is like, keep my food away from that.
Why not fenders?
There you go. Fenders, power pole.
Babes on a stick.
Call
Full
it trim
throttle.
down. You got everybody on a stick. She wants exotics on a stick. Hey, it could be the restaurant hooked to exotics on a stick.
Yeah.
You could get your
And we call it trim down.
You could have exotic meat on a pole that you could eat in one room and unexotic meat on a pole in the other room that you could tip.
Mud boat.
Didn't the full throttle burn down?
And then you could run a promotion like one night, like if it was over 65, you could be calling it Dragon Anchors. Just saying.
Yeah.
Call it Limp Biscuits.
Ken, we have little floatable bars that ride up and down the canals.
Yeah, and you can go over here to what is it? Is it the VFW? What's the bar here on the canal? Back to Butch's is one. Then there's the VFW or one of them. You can just pull your boat into.
But they have them over at the coast as well that float up and down the intercoastal that you can go with some floating bar.
What's cool with here, and Ashley will back me up, is our drive-through liquor stores. You can drive through in your truck and order like a Sun Drop or something in a cup or Mountain Dew in a cup and buy your little airplane bottle of liquor and they hand it all out the window. You just drive away.
Oh my God. I mean, I remember going through that drive-through right there when you're coming off of 18.
Lure.
When you're coming off of 18, like coming into town, right. The red one that's right there by the gas
town there.
As you're coming in off of the Beeline.
Right.
I remember going through that thing when I was 18 years old in my 1986 Chevrolet Celebrity, driving through that thing, going out to, when my grandparents passed away, and we used to go out to their house after they had passed away, and we'd be out there with my buddies. I drive through that damn drive-through, 18 years old. Yeah, I want like case of Miller Lite, boom. They never ID'd us at all, ever. And we'd be on our way, and we'd be out there at the house all weekend.
Yeah, the thirsty cow has sweet tea like us, maybe a little bit sweet.
What's that with boba? What do you mean with boba?
Oh, that's like a thing like now.
It ain't that bubble tea crap, is it?
Yeah, Kinsley and Avery like that boba tea stuff. I don't like it. No.
Yeah, I like my liquid to be liquid, not semi-solid. Speaking of that,
hold on.
Wieners at River Dogs.
Hey, hold on. That's a good name for the strip club boat ramp or the boat dock strip club. Semi-solid.
We need a code for river dogs. Best wieners in town. Oh golly, it's Bo Golly's wieners. Okay, that's my mission. If he has a hot dog stand, I'm gonna go eat a hot dog at River Dogs one day.
You talking about Chris?
Yes.
Oh, you're welcome, Chris. I like the shirt, and I thank you for repping my shirt on the community page. That was cool.
And I think that's the name of that whorehouse down in the Everglades.
You know, Porky's was filmed down in the Everglades.
Yeah, Porky's.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could recognize that tallywhacker anywhere.
It had a mole on it.
It had a mole on it.
The Ashley gang had a steel down in the Everglades.
He had a mole on his tallywhacker too.
We had one good eye, he had a glass eye, more a patch.
What, 2 wieners for 1 on Tuesdays? I'm in. Man can't have enough wieners. I can't wait till it gets big enough for TV commercials. I want to do a guest spot. These wieners are winners.
Oh golly, it's Bo Golly's.
Oh golly, it's Bo Golly's. Oh, that's the woman's name, yeah. Beulah Ballbreaker.
Beulah Ballbreaker.
That's such a dumb movie when I try to watch it now as a grown-ass man. I'm like, wow. That shit was good.
Oh,
back
see,
in the day.
I still love it. I still think it's great. I don't, maybe because of the Florida connection,
Yeah.
you know, like, but I still love watching. There's parts in it I'm like, all right, yeah.
And another one
okay.
that they shouldn't have made 2. They should have stopped with 1.
No, you don't. No, yeah, no, you never watch Porky's 2. What? No, it ends at Porky's. That's it. You don't go to Porky's 2.
Anti, are you still coming up with names for the damn drive-through strip club on the water?
Top bait.
He's probably done sketched out floor plans and got some architectural drawings already and figured out how much it'll cost to get the ball rolling. So to say.
You got to go through a lot to get there.
To get what? To top bait?
Yeah, you got to go through a lot to get to top bait.
Yeah.
Just remember, any names or anything that were posted in the chat tonight are technically property of Coastal Fever and SWC.
Yeah.
So whatever name we can use them however we want.
We get 10% royalties
Exactly.
each.
How are we getting all the royalties? We can open this joint up.
All we
The
need is
floating wiener. There you go, Ashley. That should be the name of Bogley's. It needs to be on the water, called the floating wiener. And then get some big, then have big wiener floats.
Chris just sent me those. Oh golly, it's Bo Golly's.
Damn, they look good, dude. I love some hot dogs, man.
Oh dude,
God
I
damn.
love hot dogs.
Hi,
Well,
Steve.
Nitrate
You're coming
Sickles.
just in time.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
Hey Steve.
I wish somebody'd take me out for Mexican food.
Bogley slinging wieners tonight, so it's been a good night. Did he send me wiener pic? God almighty.
And Joe told him nice wieners.
Man, those are some immaculate wieners. I'm really impressed.
That's right, Rob. Better late than never.
Wow. Wow, Bogley. I want to take a big bite of your manatee wiener. That looks good. Look at them things.
Yeah, look at that smile, too.
Please name the big jumbo wiener the manatee. God almighty, I love you forever if you name a hot dog the manatee.
Play on words, the man of tea.
No, that's weird with a wiener. You don't want to put man and wiener in the same thing together. You don't want to separate it.
Okay.
Why wouldn't we talk about wieners, Steve? What, you got a problem with wieners? Are you wiener scared? Is that what you're trying to say? You wiener scared?
Hey, now we can go completely off the rails because we're technically past time.
Yeah.
We're 4 minutes past our normal time, so now we can just go completely. Hold on, what did Anti say? Manaween.
Manaween.
That's right, Steve. Poor Lindy.
They should have to ask if they want to upsize their wiener to the manatee. Yes, every time they order a hot dog, would you care to upsize to the manatee? It's only $1.50 more.
It's only $1.50 more.
And if it's a girl, give that cheesy wink and go, because you know size matters. I mean, with that, I can see Chris doing that big cheesy wink. Size matters. Biggie size of the wag. That's it. That's what the hip kids say. Yo, give me 3 all the way and Biggie size the wang, son.
All right, kids. You about ready to get out of here?
Yeah, but I want Bogley to thank us for we just built him a damn business plan.
I think so.
I mean, this whole chat, we just laid out his key to success. We're like Shark Tank.
I would say so, yeah.
We're just like Shark Tank. So, Bogley, you owe us a percentage.
At least 5% to John and Lindia, 5% to me.
At least. And there's 2 of us, so we get 5 apiece. So.
Oh, there's a third.
Oh, Joe wants it now. That's right. There's 3. We got to triple it up.
Excuse me.
That's right, Joe. One for all for 1 and 1 for 3.
Rob says go Knowles. I think who do you guys got this week? I forget who. Oh, Louisville. That should be a fun game.
That's right, Ashley. In the morning, you wrap the wieners in a pancake and call them wiener wraps or something. You're on it there, girl.
No. Morning Woods.
Morning Wood. There you go, Doc. The Morning Wood. That's
Chris, it's all laid out for you right here.
Son. That's a great idea, Doc and Ashley. Wrap it with a damn pancake and call it the Morning Wood.
Oh, you're playing? You guys are playing tonight?
Rob's not playing. I hate people that say you guys. Like Rob's big old ass is running up down the damn football field. It ain't happening, Captain. He's sitting his ass on the sofa, and Nana's beside him probably talking shit.
21. Oh, cool. I'll have something to watch when I go in.
That's right, Anti. Chris is going to go buy him a new boat or something. That money's coming.
Just started counting the money.
Duck butter. Add some duck butter to my Morning Wood, please.
Yeah, guys. See, you can come to our lives, and if you got a business idea, we'll spitball it for you.
Okay, let me say one more, then we're off here. Can I get Aunt Jemima up on my Morning Wood?
We're bringing back Aunt Jemima. It's
Aunt
no longer whatever they call it, like something Mills. No, it's Aunt God dang Jemima. Okay,
that's right. And it's Uncle Tom bringing the rice.
That was Uncle Ben.
That's what I meant when I say Uncle Tom. That's even funnier. That's even funnier.
That was a whole different meaning.
And that damn white dude bringing the Cracker Jack. So that's all I know.
The Quaker Oats guy.
No, I'm thinking more Cracker Jack. You know, when you're good, they call you a Cracker Jack. I was like, no, when you're white, they call you a Cracker Jack.
Or a Cracker John.
Welcome, Amanda. We're leaving. We got to go.
Amanda, good morning. And we're just getting ready to get out of here.
Pull the plug on this. The damn crazy damn Australians here.
Bye, girl.
All right, Doc.
All right, guys. Hey, let me know what you guys want to do for Sunday. If you guys want to do what we were talking about. If not a big deal. I'll kind of go do my own thing on Sunday. But yeah, just let me know. Tomorrow I'll be thanks, Carl. I'll be probably.
Thank you, Carl.
I may call you tomorrow if you're not going to go fishing tomorrow. I may call you about that power pole thing.
Yep.
If I get
I'll
some
talk
time.
you through it.
All right,
Ashley,
cool.
and Justin, drop by. Later, Joe. I'll mail your stuff, Joe. Later, folks.
All right, guys. Good night. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate it.